Oh, all right. This is the Ulanzi smart clock and subscriber counter. Full disclosure, Ulanzi did send me this to try out, but they have no input as to what I say, and they do not get to review this video before I post. Also, the link in the description is an affiliate link, and I do make a small commission if you purchase anything through it, and it directly supports the channel. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. The Ulanzi smart clock is a desktop display that has a multitude of display options. There's a pixelated clock along with the date and weather, a follower counter for several social media sites such as YouTube, Weibo, and Bilibili. A tomato timer helps to keep you focused and be more productive by working in 25-minute intervals. And there's also a scoreboard for keeping the competition in check, and a stopwatch that will be useful in any gym or kitchen. And for all of you Matrix fans, the Matrix animation is a nice touch and a great conversation piece. Me personally, I think the YouTube counter alone is worth the $49.99, and all the other features are just a bonus. Alteryx is also available if you would rather get your information that way, but that is way above my technical know-how. Inside the box, you get the smart clock along with a 1 meter USB-C cable for charging and the instructions for programming your new clock. A 4400 milliamp hour battery powers the 256 pixels for up to 5 hours and makes it nice and portable. USB-C fast charging is supported and recommended for daily use, and is fully charged in 3 hours. It's just under 3 inches tall, 8 inches wide, and weighs 283 grams, which means it's heavy enough to be stable wherever you put it and light enough to be portable. And on top, you'll find 3 buttons for navigating through your displays and starting and stopping the different timers, along with a light sensor for the automatic night mode. The back has a USB-C port, along with the LED indicator light and a reset button. But I want to take a minute to talk about the setup for the ones who look for a little bit of guidance, as I can see it a bit intimidating. It really isn't as bad as it seems, and by following the instructions, you should be able to get there without any issues. When powering on for the first time, you'll be prompted to connect to Wi-Fi. Go into your Wi-Fi settings from your mobile device, and you will see a network titled uClock. This is where you will enter your network settings, Wi-Fi password, and so on, and be prompted to your browser where you will input the IP address that is displayed on the clock. It usually starts with like a 192.168. From here, you'll be able to toggle through all of your display options, and you can select what you would like to be seen on your smart clock display and how long you would like to see it for, as well as set your date, time, and brightness. Now, let's talk about setting up for your followers. Here in the States, I feel like the only social media site anyone will be using is YouTube, and this step will take about 10 minutes to do correctly and will require what a lot of you probably have never done. I know I haven't, and that is to generate a YouTube API key, and it sounds way scarier than it actually is. But I'll put a link in the description to the very video that I used that made it very easy, and it took longer to actually watch than it took for me to get the key. So do not be scared to try this. And while we're talking about the setup, there is a few things I want to address. The weather. When you toggle on the weather, you're asked to input the weather ID of the city you live in. Usually your city's weather ID is its postal code, but I was never actually able to get this to work. I did reach out to Ulanzi, and they assured me that the production model that ships out will have the updated firmware that fixes this issue. But like I said earlier, I think the biggest features for us here in the States is the subscriber counter. There really isn't anything else like it for this price. But the bottom line is that it's a really cool clock that looks great on any desk or in any office, and is guaranteed to start a conversation. It's perfect for those of you that are into desk setups and a really unique way to show off your followers. If you think that is something that you're into, you can definitely pick one up by clicking the link below. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new here, my name is Donnie, and I make photo and tech related content, so be sure to subscribe if that's something that you're into. And as always, Take care of yourselves. You know you deserve it. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Tell me how